better at Dota, there's like this big flow that you're expecting when a team fight starts, and Clockwork just constantly breaks it. And in fact, this is looking a lot like what Thunder Predator just did versus the four Zoomers. They had the Clockwork and the Disruptor, and one thing that I noted was that we always talk about how Disruptor's so good when you're playing ahead, but if you start to fall behind a little bit, it can look a little bit rough. But what's happening was when the ganks were failing from their opponents and they started to retreat, one flare into a glimpse, you could get like max range of glimpse, and suddenly you're punishing this team that was just trying to get aggressive versus you and putting them in a bad situation.
That's really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, Glimpse, obviously, incredibly strong spell and oftentimes gets abused with that vision, but Clockwork, the hero that you don't often think of. It's like there's no other hero that really has that same type of look, right? Like a Beastmaster Hawk sort of slowly catches up to people. It's never going to catch up to people. It has to be there beforehand. Clockwork can be like, okay, they're there. We're going to get them now.
Yeah.
That's neat. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it was very good. And they have another vision hero already in the Venomancer, too. Right. So they're starting to form a bit of a bog here as well, right? Plague Wards, Cogs, Kinetic Field, Static Storm, the Glimpse. It's very hard to get out of a fight once it starts. And on top of everything we've already said, Disruptor's a classic counter pick to the IO. So feeling good right now for Infamous.
Now, it is fairly mobile heroes on the rest of the side of Thunder Predator, if we're going to be honest about it. Like, if we're talking about a bog, I want a gyrocopter that has Ag Satanic in the middle of that. And he's like, all right, whatever, you're going to just have to deal with me while an IO's healing me up. And then Ember on the other side, he's like, all right, I don't care about your glimpse. I'm going to remnant away as you're pulling me back in or whatever. So I think that they have some good answers for it, but it does look like that's at least the beginnings of the strategy for Infamous. And you can't pick all maneuverable heroes. Beastmaster taken now. Somebody to start the fights a little bit and set up for those relocate ganks potentially.
Interesting Beastmaster choice. Because what is their last pick? Are they last picking just their like 4?
I guess. Or it's 4 Ember. Why not? Let's go. No, it's not going to be 4 Ember.
I haven't seen that one in a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of interesting in that regard, but they just really want a Beastmaster, I guess, in terms of a threatening lane. Maybe they know that the Disruptor's one of like the weaker supports that can't really do anything versus Beastmaster. Right. Can just like send the boars at him.
Yeah. Well, and now the other thing that's a little bit sketchy here too is you don't have on the side of Thunder Predator that much like hard control really. Like chains is kind of nice, but it's a little bit weird. And then obviously you can follow up with Beastmaster stuff, but there's like some interrupting things you've got here with Infamous. Whether it's Clockwork or a Glimpse or just throwing Static Storm to try and protect the Storm. It feels like Infamous might have gotten away with the free Storm pick here.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of pressure on the Beastmaster to hit those roars. And then whatever potentially Matthew's hero is, I think we've seen the Matthew puck recently versus Beast Coast.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think that's who it was. Where they we have seen it support. Yeah, that was it. So good ban there. Any other position 4s that can really punish?
Earth Spirit's kind of annoying as Storm. Because you can maybe gank early with the Ember too. You could possibly find some kills there in that lane.
Yeah, Rubik's gone. Oh, Earth Spirit's gone too. He's already banned, actually.
Oh, right. Good shit.
Yeah. Void Spirit's gone. I mean, Wind Ranger comes to mind. All right, and they're also just going to ban the mid and just make the assumption that this could be a support Beastmaster or Ember, which is a fair guess.
Very interesting.
They just ban out the Storm lanes and just guarantee it's a good game no matter what kind of shenanigans Thunder Predator want to try and pull.
I don't know. Someone's like telling me like Ogre or something like that, but that doesn't sound great either. Like, I almost feel like you need something that's sort of low cooldown stun to set up for the Roar, and Roar is the main way you kill Storm.
Yeah. Well, first off, we still need a position 1 for Infamous, and most of them are still in the pool. They take out the Naga and the Troll, but I mean, there's still Faceless Void, there's still the Lifestealer, the Jug, the I know there's another big one I was just forgetting. Oh, Animage. It's been like every game ever.
Lifestealer bombs sound kind of fun this game. I still don't know how I feel about that hero in general, though. But with both the Clockwork and the Storm, it's pretty easy to get onto people.
It would put a lot of pressure on them to pick another magic immunity piercing stun. Besides just Roar. Because then if they're roaring the Lifestealer, it's going to look really good for the Storm Spirit.
Right.
Morphling is... Oh, Morphling. Oh, no, Morphling's banned. Never mind. All right.
Yeah,
Got out too
round.
excited for a second there. What?
How did
Morphling
he get
into
through?
gyro? Yes, please.
We will see, though.
Ben? Like, kind of good. He doesn't have a steroid, but it would be nice to have more stun.
I keep on thinking the problem with Lifestealer 2 is that it's that like trap that you get into of wanting to keep fighting and you need to farm. So maybe taking the farming option and trying to scale better into the late game is the better opportunity.
Hey, guess who got left in this pool?
Who?
Doom.
That's a good point.
And now either team could kind of take it. I don't know about Infamous would be a little bit weird.
Yeah.
So we'll just say mostly Thunder Predator.
You could like Veno safe lane and then put Doom in the off lane.
I don't think that's worth though.
There's
They
the
are gonna
Sven.
go with Sven.
You called it. What a guy.
So now what do you do though? So they've gone for the Sven. So Sven needs time to farm. He's gonna need some stacks, but they can handle that. Clock's gonna roam a little bit. Your gyro also wants to be farming though.
10 seconds remaining.
You know what they need, as our friend Kyle would say, is a little bit of peel would go a long way for
5
Thunder
seconds
Predator.
remaining.
Like if you could do something about this Sven after the initial initiation, they actually went for the
Select
Nyx.
your heroes.
So I feel like you mentioned that earlier.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, at like the start of the draft. Did we bring up Nyx?
No, I definitely didn't.
Oh, all right. Maybe I'm thinking of last game.
I
Last
like
game there
Nyx
was a
a
Nyx
lot.
assassin popping off. He was getting banned because of all the Bat Riders that were being picked. But Nyx. So he could break to disable the Sven's cleave.
Hey.
Oh. Haha.
Very cool.
Nice hero.
Or the Overload. Wow.
Okay, no, Overload actually is insane.
Yeah?
That one I've theory crafted before. I'm just saying, like, that one's broken. If you have Shadow Demon Aghanims versus a Storm Spirit, he actually does no damage. Look at the
That's
damage
for sure.
breakdown of a Storm Spirit after a game, and look how much of his damage is Overload. It's like entirely Overload. There's something there about breaking Storm Spirit.
I like it. I could be down. I think that it's not the normal way that you think of break though. It's like, I don't know. It reminds me of it's like Rubik Fade Bolt, right? You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Where it's like that's not the main thing that you see there, but it can end up having a big impact. Well, regardless, we have the Nyx Assassin. Great setup for kills. This is exactly what they needed. Like low cool. I guess maybe it's not really low cooldown though, because you need to kind of play around Vendetta to set up kills with him.
Even a master
I don't know. It's probably still fine.
He's a classic IO hero. He's just coming in. Was it Nyx and Bane? That was like, we had like 3 years of that, it felt like. IO in every game, and then he'd have a Bane or a Nyx to help set up around the map. But times have changed since back then, and it's much harder to be a little invisible hero running around.
It's true. There's a lot of little wards that are all placed around the map, sentries, and then on top of that, you know, if they just put sentries around plague wards, suddenly you got some pretty good vision scouting out where he's at. But Matthew oftentimes feels like the playmaker for this team, the guy that sort of gets things going regardless, and putting him on this type of hero I think is what you need to do.
I think Nyx is so hard to be good with right now, though. I don't think this hero is very strong.
Yeah. Isn't it weird, like, how much things change? Think about, like, 2 months ago, like, Nyx compared to Clockwork, and we're now like, Clockwork's the most amazing thing ever! And it's like, Nyx is garbage. It's all flipped around. I don't even think the heroes changed that much, really. It's just everything
just
changing around him.
Meta's changed. You just recognize how powerful certain changes are, like the hook shot. The hook shot becoming the 30-second thing is just so good. Even just the 45 seconds at level 12 is really nice.
It does feel like it's always up, like just when you need it.
I'm surprised how much I like his Aghanims.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
You can do double battery assault, right? It ticks twice as much. I think that I've seen that before, where it's 2 instances of battery assault.
I think. Now I can't remember.
To the lobby. But regardless, Frank going to be playing up here, double melee lane against the Sven. And they're also going to be eventually, most likely, bringing Excel up there, I would imagine.
Yeah, okay, it does not stack. I was like, I feel like we would see you a perma-stun if that was a
Okay,
thing.
it doesn't do it? Damn it.
No, that would be a rushable item, dude.
Did you actually go into the lobby?
No, I just checked the recipe.
You know
Got
what's cooking.
That's sad.
30 seconds
You
to
know
battle.
what's cooking. Boom. Man, these voice lines. I wonder when they're gonna start like getting them added to Dota Plus, like the big ones. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
look at that! Look what's happening up top here. They're both dancing on this disco ball, and Beastmaster is callously just hitting him with the board the whole time.
Unbelievable.
And they were just trying to dance.
Dude, if I was Pox,
so
I'd be
mean.
pissed.
The
I'd be
battle
so mad right
begins.
now.
I would be upset.
Picking up a couple bounty runes. Looks like it's gonna be a trade-off of 2 apiece. No problemo. Man, my brain is just gonna explode from all the voice lines before the end of this tournament.
Yeah, I like the Agnes one. I like the Buck.
Yeah.
With the chicken. I think that should just play whenever someone dies the first blood for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, until we have another TI, that should just play as the new first blood noise.
Why-
Buck. That is what you sound like.
Why is that what he says? Like, he doesn't even
I don't
turn
know,
you
he's
into
the
a chicken
chicken
as
event.
Aghanims.
Yeah, but he's the chicken event.
Oh, is that why? Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just thought it was completely unrelated. Like,
No, I think that's why.
that makes
Oh,
sense.
Frank, what a play. Up top, he like ran in, got the hit on, got the boar kill on the range creep. Gaming.
Nice. Chased away a little bit. Matthew's going to move on in. Does have an impale if he wants to throw it out, but just instead going to keep on trying to CS as best as possible.
Yeah,
Maybe uses
he-
it here?
He thought about using it to deny that range creep, but now he's just going to guarantee theirs. Ha!
Gotcha.
Dick her ass.
Dude, he's sticking around forever.
Got deny too.
Yeah. Didn't get the redraw of aggro afterwards, so he can just walk away.
Just cost him half his HP.
Yeah, he's a Nyx. Look at this guy. 4.9 HP regen.
It's true. It is like Ogre, where you definitely have to be using that as a Nyx. Ooh, 2-man stun. Sometimes when you play Nyx, you just can't resist the value.
He has a fairy fire, but no
Should've
way to
resisted
stay
the
alive.
value.
Like, he could have still stunned and then just walked away, but, you know. Matthew had to go for cool play.
Clearly, he just wanted to give his Beastmaster solo XP. He's so giving.
You're not wrong. Mid lane. Facing off against the Storm. Flame Guard not broken by one Remnant and the Overload charge.
Leo Style, by the way, just had an amazing last 2 games. He played extremely well for the side of Thunder Gaming in their previous match. I was quite impressed. He went from a Batrider game into a mid-Legion Commander game, and he stomped the mid-Legion game, I remember.
That's pretty hype. Oh, I thought they were going to go on him right there. But it does not have any points up in chains, of course. Taking more into that Flame Guard. Might get aggro here.
That was a bird.
He's beating him down a little bit, but without another Flight of Fist up top, no, down bottom rather. MMZ able to get the kill onto Michael and then living through it afterwards. The Gale not quite
Pepita.
enough. Standing toe-to-toe, Pepita is going to manage to find the kill. And MJZ afterwards gets the return.
So what happened there? Because he had a salve, too. I guess he was being poisoned or something, or hit by something else. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Surprised that he still died to the double regen. But I guess the amp is really low at level 1 tether.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of a brawling lane down bottom between Michael and Pepita.
Mid lane?
Are they going? Ooh. Dude, Leo Style playing this one very close, almost bringing down that Storm. And he's just going to salve up and go back to it afterwards. As far as that lane is concerned right now, 18-7. Ember kind of winning mid a little bit here.
Yeah, but neither of his supports are dying. His bottle's empty, and they've rotated Excel, so he is not going to be getting a bottle refill.
No, they brought everybody here, actually.
Yeah, they are trying to help this mid lane. We talked about during the draft how they just last banned heroes, even though it didn't look like they were going to pick a mid. They just insured it with the puck and the Queen of Pain bands, and Michael even running in there to threaten battery assault. So Matthew gives him a tango. There you go, Leo Style.
Let's make up for it. At the
Sorry,
same
I couldn't
time,
get you a rune.
they are able to force Pepita back a little bit down bottom. And Frank's able to get some free CS here as well up top. So they're getting something out of it at least. While, you know, Leo Styles getting a little bit of extra love in the mid lane. Pain. Up top? On to Pepita? Or not Pepita, Pakas? Excuse me? I just see P, I start saying Pepita. The name is...
I can't help myself.
It's so good.
I can't quite get the pull down bottom. They do get the range creep over, but... I mean, they'll take it. Not what they wanted, but... 5-minute bounties will be easy for bottom.
Looks like top they got it as well, and Ember picks up his bottle regen afterwards. Man, the more and more that I see this, like, you know, supports rotating over at that 4-minute mark for the runes, it's just like becomes so important again, it feels like, that rune control. Yeah,
runes are ridiculous right now. The 4-minute flip is going to be top or bottom, and then the bounties right after. And there's this whole meta game from like the 4 to the 6-minute mark of like trying to force the enemy mid either to go home. You wonder if they're going to stick around and get greedy for the bounty runes. So you try and sit up on the high ground waiting for a kill. There's many layers to the onion.
Yeah.
Lots of damage from this black cannon on the both Michael and Pepita.
Taking him down low, and while the jump in comes from the storm, MJZ trying to keep him alive. Salve gonna be popped, has the fairy fire. Also, they haven't broken the regen from the IO. Michael instead almost goes down, but not quite able to. Big rotation, not leading to the kill.
Man, storm level 6 is just so slow.
Yeah.
And what was the other kill?
Matthew up top ended up going down on the Knicks.
As well as Excel too, by the looks of it too.
Okay.
Also died to Frank, so a couple sports going down mid lane. They DP in to fill that bottle.
All the
Gives him
love.
the tip. Says, yeah, great, well done.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, your mid's so good.
what a play. I love that. Tips can be so telling.
They really are.
To say.
Oh man, you should have seen these guys tipping in the end of the last game. Sammy Boy missed a chrono, and then they killed him again after. Oh my god, that no tail lap. All 5 of them spamming it and tipping Sammy Boy.
Jeez, that's
It's
so
pretty
sad.
vicious.
I mean,
Mid lane follow up stun.
okay, and they just got him. I think Remnant Chase, he's dead.
Yep, no rotations through.
Did he just chains him like that? Chains him and Matthew ran up.
Yep.
No wards.
Dire's
That'll
top
do it, I
tower
guess.
is under attack.
Damn, that's devastating. That type of thing can't happen.
Man, Leo Style just takes his camp too.
Dire's middle tower.
And he has
is
not
under
been hitting
attack.
creeps for a little while. I mean, he had that rotation down bottom, didn't really turn into anything. So now he's 0-1-0 and misses another wave at his tower.
He's below the Beastmaster right now. That's pretty crazy. And we're
And
gonna
Neo still has an arcane rune too.
gotta be careful. Still got Remnant available. Chains him up.
Yeah, he can't die, but he just loses a lot for free.
Oh, and he finds the regen rune. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty painful.
They've also ditched top. More farm in the jungle for Sven at this point with 4 points in the Great Cleave. So now that's good for Excel because you're a greedy support who wants levels, but it's a Beastmaster, and you know he's going to apply a lot of tower pressure. So they need to find that balance of giving Disruptor what he wants, but not taking too much damage on this tower.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it doesn't look like right now Thunder Predator are attempting to like pressure it that much. Obviously, you can't make that move a little bit later on. Meanwhile, Impale gonna land yet again, and that mana burn just completely devastating. The KXY, Sven moves in. Remnant, he dodges
stick
it.
relocate.
Damn. The
Dire's
chase
to
in
the
coming.
IO.
Are they gonna be able to get him? Oh. Down bottom, they do manage to finish everybody off. MNZ still being brought down low. The poison touch. Yeah, Sting, I think he's fine. I think he's good. The Tango regen's enough. So 4 die across the map for the cost of the IO.
Oh, yeah. How did Storm die?
They dove him.
Yeah, I was watching that whole fight down bottom. So what I was going to say is that talking about that top part with the Disruptor and everything is just that, oh, so he got roared and died up there. He got solo killed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower has
So I think they just lost 3 lanes in front of part of our eyes.
Well,
You get to see all of it.
yeah, I thought they were gonna get the kill down bottom and then just relocate top to like
Dire's
guarantee the kill on the
middle
disruptor.
tower is under
Because
attack.
like even if he glimpses one, the other will just kill
Dire's
anyway. So,
structures are fortified.
but wasn't even needed. Solo kills them, takes the tower, and now they are still holding this. Oh no, they already used the relocate.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably relocated them. Actually, I don't know what he did.
Maybe dodging away from things. Whatever the case was, Thunder Predator are just completely
bottom
owning
tower
in this
is
game
under
number
attack.
1. Mid, they're going to go on to Matthew. Spike Carapace comes out. Still Battery Assault. Does manage to throw out a stun, but he's going to pay for it afterwards. Michael, in turn, going to get ran down by the gyrocopter. Couple more punches. Leo style shows up, gets the root, but nothing to follow it up afterwards.
Under attack.
And Invis rune up top. One of the worst ones though, unfortunately for Storm. Not that great.
No, not what he wants. Are they really going to try and walk over here and set up? Cell is just dying. Remnants away. And he's going to laugh about it some more. Oh my god.
I hope they have them all muted.
You think they do?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
All that spam.
Gotta
I
pass
mean, it
this-
gets to a point where it's just hard to focus.
Yeah. I wonder if you meet your own teammates. You think that's the play?
It's
Dire's
possible.
top tower is under attack.
Doesn't mean pings. Just been looking over
He
here.
needs to be motivational, so it's okay.
Alright, that's fair. Leo Style's going to try and pressure mid here with Nyx nearby. This looks like another tower that should be pretty free for them. No glyph available. Yeah, it's just down.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And still level 5. Think about when Excel got like ditched up top. He was level 4, I think. He's barely gotten anything since then. As Michael camps the high ground and cogs them back.
Yeah.
Dire's structures
I mean,
are
they're doing
fortified.
everything they can to try and get Pakas a bit of a lane. As they kill him again, they just ran up and roared him. Dude, he's level 10. Like, what the hell? What is happening around the game here? Pepita's dead too. And up top.
Big zip. Man, that was a big old ball lightning. Yeah, okay, so he just straight up just got roared and bored down to death. And Sentry will spot out Matthew. This is what we were talking about. It's not as safe as it used to be back in the day.
Oh, it goes down. Yeah, that's the downside to Nyx. But at the same time, Leo Style's pissed and wants to make some magic happen here. No mana
That's my
left.
support.
He doesn't have help. And with the cell showing up, he's got the ulti available. Sleight of fist dodge, hook shot in, trying to find him. The static storm pull back onto 2. They're actually caught here to the side. Leo Style going to try and turn this one back around. Tons of damage onto the storm. Meanwhile, MNZ going to be pushed back by the cogs. I don't know if that's exactly where they wanted him exactly. Being brought down low, but they can't quite get the finish. Stormhammer trying to get the kill with the cleave. It's not going to be there. The root comes out, trying to chase down Michael. Leo Style out of remnants at this point. Does have another sleight of fist available.
The arcane rune plus the body block plus the bola, and he angled himself so the cleave wouldn't kill his gyro.
Dude.
Leo style. That was sick. That was like several levels of awesome.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's having a good day, apparently. It's a good day. to play
MNZ
Dota.
should have been dead.
Yeah. Immediate smoke up afterwards. They know where he's at.
Radiant's
They got a
bottom
feeling.
tower is fallen.
And he is rooted. He is stunned. He is roared. Give him everything. Hook shot in to try and interrupt. Pakas, though, going to die while trying to stun and kill people. Now MNZ is chasing KXY. I don't know if they can do much here.
They're actually playing like the exact same game that I just
Radiant's
watched them
bottom
play.
tower
So in their
is
last
under
match,
attack.
they were using a Legion Commander, a Bat Rider, and a Clockwork, and doing the same thing. They were just right from this part of the game roaming around like this, going for these solo pickoffs. And like, yeah, again, there's just nothing you can do. There's gonna be enough chain stun that he just dies.
They were hunting for a while there. Leo Style was able to catch the Veno with the
This is the comeback kill though.
chains.
They need the Ember, but there's a Hawk Ward as well as the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, they know. Remnant goes out, TP away. He's ready to come back in, I guess. Damn. Well, he didn't have hook shot anyways.
Yeah, but will Leo Style come back down there just because he's Leo style.
He's thinking
Even a
about it.
master falters.
There's a bounty rune to be had. It's okay. In fact, he's got to get this bounty rune before the 15-minute mark.
Oh, yeah, I'll get there.
Leo! Leo! Oh, someone pinged it. Oh, Leo pinged it. Wow.
He's like, guys, go
It's
get
like,
that.
I can't be bothered. Are you serious?
Can you guys go get that bounty rune, please?
Oh,
my
what?
God. You're not gonna go get the bounty rune. Wait, can the courier pick it up? Is that
No.
what's happening? Dude, it's not worth his time.
That's insane. That was like 2 feet, dude.
I know. But look, it's going to make the difference. They're going to get Roche because he didn't get that bounty rune.
Oh, come on.
You don't believe me?
No. If my carry player did that, I'm out. I'm just disconnecting. Like, come on. Help me out, man. This poor Nyx assassin. He's like, I want items at some point, please. The way he just so casually pinged it, too. Like, oh, yeah, there's a bounty here. Supports.
Can you guys get that?
Excuse me. What are you even doing? I'm hitting creeps.
He's hitting Roche, thank you very much.
And heroes. He's 4-0-3. Leo Styles having a fantastic game here.
And they find the Sven yet again. It's like they know where he's going to be farming.
Oh, look at that lack of greed there from Matthew. Doesn't try the vendetta damage. Nothing fancy. He's just your blue-collar Joe Plumber Nyx assassin. And we love him for it.
Mr. Matthew. What a player. Yeah, it feels like Thunder Predator have just a really clear idea of where Sven is going to be constantly.
Well, what I like is that they've developed a very good style for dealing with, well, I guess it's more like a very good strategy for dealing with the current style. Because the current style is like 4 protect 1.
Right.
For the most part. Like, everyone's got this one giant carry right now, whether it's Anti-Mage or Sven or whatever. We've moved away from this, multiple carries and, everyone's kind of keeping the game together, spread the wealth around. No, everyone's got one big guy right now in these games. And so they just draft a bunch of single-target BKB piercing disables.
Yeah, that's neat. It feels like I mean, Lincoln's is the obvious sort of ultra answer later, but if you're buying that, you're not engaging in these fights that matter so much in the mid game. So it kind of shuts that down too. Even the items that deal with these heroes aren't really what you want to buy on those other heroes, on the big bad carries. Yeah, it's tough. It's a good answer.
Storm's been near Frank, but old mana there, KXY.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Dude,
What?
what the
Why did
hell?
he just melt? Oh, the Necro.
Oh
Did
my
he kill?
God. I don't know, but he took a
Yes,
lot
he
of
killed the
damage.
Necro. He took 450 magic.
Dude. How did he kill the Necro?
A remnant, I guess?
That's the only thing
I don't know,
can
but
think of.
he killed it.
He definitely did. And now they've got the Sven. He doesn't have a BKB. He doesn't have anything. They're going to lose the Disruptor afterwards. My God. I think some of it was also maybe a slight that happened at the same time because Ember did physical damage too. He did 262 physical.
Yeah, but there was 450 magic damage for the Necro. So he just hit it, apparently. It said Storm Spirit hits Necronomicon Warrior for 113 damage. Necronomicon Warrior, is killed by Storm Spirit, and thus he died.
That was the fastest I've seen the health bar go down like that. It looked like
I
that PA crit.
I looked at it as the boars. I was like, what's up with these boars? I don't know, they were on roids or something.
Yeah. 11,000 gold lead
Dire's bottom tower is
at
under
18
attack.
minutes in. Yeah, I feel like this game is so many of the things that would need to go right just feel so improbable at this point. Because the level deficit, everything. What are we looking at Dota Plus probability?
Dire's
We're at a
bottom
94.
Hold on, hold on.
under
Oh,
attack.
sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. I was not going to guess that high.
We provide a second of interesting content, but I took it
Yeah.
away. I'm sorry.
You just snatched away from me.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, he finds the Storm again. Storm terrified. Does have a sentry nearby. That's going to be dewarded, this ward here, most likely.
Okay, how many more kills will Infamous get? I have a bold prediction.
What's that?
0. I don't think they're going to get another kill.
You don't think Infamous are going to get another? Oh, I thought you meant Thunder Predator.
No.
I was going to say
Dire's
5
middle
for
tower
Thunder
is
Predator.
under attack.
No, they'll get more than 5.
Oh.
I don't think anyone's going to die on Thunder Predator. I think they're too tanky and too far ahead, and I don't think Sven has any damage.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, I have a feeling there might be some fountain shenanigans.
Radiant's
If we're gonna
top
be
tower
real.
is under attack.
So I'll say 1. 1 more.
Oh, well, here he is. Matthew's going in. Oh, they're running. They're scared.
Storm. Oh my God, he walked into the Remnant. Dude, this
yeah, but
guy.
there's a clockwork, though. So there's my 1.
There's your. Got him. Matthew's like, team, hello? Did you not
This
see?
is what you get for playing by yourself.
Yeah.
There's one game trying to set up relocate. How dare you?
Unbelievable. Yeah, they
I have
had
a bold
relocate. What the
prediction.
hell?
I'll get 0 more.
Dire's courier has been
He just walks in and takes the Sven's courier. And he's just going to stand there, stunned and rooted. Glimpsed, pull back 1. So that stops them from getting any further. They know there's a ward up on the high ground now.
Oh, the clumsiness.
All right. What more can Infamous do? They still know that there's this ward up here. I don't know if they're going to be able to come over and de-ward it anytime soon. They have any detection? Yeah, they got some here for the Nyx. So he's going to drop one up there and try and take all these wards on down. Meanwhile, mid lane. Ready for a jump at a moment's notice. Find the clockwork there. Has hookshot available. Needs to send his boars in to be that blocking force.
Okay, KXY's doing it, though. He got the block. Killed the creep wave.
Doesn't hit there. Good dodge with the chains. Matthew trying to chase. They have a sentry up on the high grounds here. And that is going to get the rest of Infamous to run away. But the 2-man root catches them both. The Impale comes through onto both of them. Remnant out. Pepita dead. And now Gyrocopter chasing poor old Michael. Missile is going to land. Beatdown commences. And they're ready for high ground. They've had enough.
Yeah, the backline's even smoking.
Dire
I'm
are
going to
scanning.
catch someone trying to push out mid, and they're quite right. There he is.
Scan hits. Breaks it.
Get
Don't
outta
find the
here.
root.
Dire's
Calls
middle
instead to
tower
head towards
is under
mid
attack.
afterwards. So Aghanim Scepter, Frank up front and center. They don't have the clockwork for 9 more seconds.
Radiant structures are fortified.
This glyph, though, it helped the mid
Dire's
lane.
top
They're going to
tower
use their own
is
glyph
under
to
attack.
cover mid as well as top. Because there's
Well.
still a lot of creeps going.
Cell is taking so much damage there. He just dives to Leah style. The flat cannon and the slight takes him down. And they are parked now, and it does not appear that they are going to be leaving anytime soon. Come
Hey,
deal with.
Lyrical.
What's up?
There's a Venomancer in this game.
Yeah.
Dire's middle barrier.
Really, I haven't seen him.
No, man. I don't know
Hard
what's
game for
going on.
Pepita.
So is this the answer to Veno as a whole, or do you think that this was just sort of there were other problems in the Infamous draft?
Admittedly, I didn't really watch that much of Veno's lane, but I mean, they did lose it, obviously. Like, they didn't have enough pressure with the clockwork.
Yeah. Storm. They have BKB on Sven. BKB Sven, MNZ, a little far away from the rest of his team, although they can get there in a moment's notice. Never mind. They're all back together again. Your moment has passed, people.
There's a tempting enough hook shot here.
Call down. 4. Trying to get away. They pop the ulti from Pepita. The catch onto the Io, trying to blow him up. Io being brought down low. Mechanism, everything keeps him alive. The Io will not die. Everybody else will die. GG call. God damn.
Yeah, a crushing victory. And was it really one kill? That's
Radiant
damn you, Matthew. Why did you wind up there all by yourself? You just had a 5-man and the game was over.